Hello, good evening, everyone, traders and investors. This is Alex from MarketWise Asia. Today it is the 31st of March 2023. It is the last day of the first quarter of the year 2023, right? Time passes very fast. Okay, as usual, it is a Friday evening. So I hope you guys are doing well, enjoying your cup of tea or coffee and sitting down and waiting for this session to start. So if you guys can hear me loud and clear, please say a hi to me in the comments or in the chat box. This live stream is broadcasted to both Facebook and also on YouTube Live. So we're just getting started. Let's wait for more people to start to stream in. Okay. So of course, nowadays, we are no longer uh, in a COVID era. So we kind of opened the economy already. So I think that Friday night, I think most people should be out, going to have some party, gathering with friends, and such. And if you are here today listening to me, okay, I really appreciate, your time, spending with me. Okay, I think it's not easy. Okay, Friday is time to go and play, or not? Okay, so let me take a look at the comment right now. Hello, Christopher. Hello, Jolene. Hello, ZJ, Dave, Juki, Wei Lun. Guan Pang, okay, Gok Leong, Henry, Edric, Kin Ho, Ray, Clarence, Stephen, William, Ivan, Kenny, Daniel, okay, Yu Yang, CJ, okay, all right, CJ asked, recovered already? Yes, sort of recovered already. So yeah, actually no, I think for the past 3 months, yeah, for this year, I'm just getting, sick, for a few times, a bout of flu, 2 times, then I was food poisoning, and my cough took very long to recover. But thanks God, you can hear that, I sound pretty okay right now, right? Okay, hello, Roy, Tarun, Julie. So let's wait for more people to stream in. Okay, so yeah. So not too bad, huh? So before we really kickstart this session today, take a look at the market. Not too bad. The small cap, it is running up, 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 up. So last week, do you remember what I say? The key index to watch is actually the small cap stocks, and it is going to outperform, the big caps. That was what I anticipated. So later I'll go through with you guys again later. So not too bad, okay. So the IWM, the small cap, it is doing pretty well today. Okay, all right. So your voice sexy, IWM what? Okay, not too bad, okay. I have IWM position also. So let's go through the let's kickstart this session right now. So before we kickstart, right, I can only see about 15 likes. Okay, right now we have more than 100 people in the room. Okay, now 125 already, both on YouTube and Facebook. Okay, give me a like, share, or comments. But okay, also tell Facebook algo and YouTube algo that you want to see more of MarketWise Asia content in the future. So it really helps you because if you don't do that, next time Facebook and YouTube will start showing you lesser and lesser of our content on your feed. Okay, and of course, I will appreciate you can share it out to your friends as well. Let people know that there's this gentleman Alex, doing every week, most of the time now, okay, every week to share with you guys the market outlook and such. Okay, so give me a like, share, or comments. Liking, I would really appreciate that. Okay, so let's kickstart this session. Right now, let me share my screen over here. You guys can see my screen, right? So let's get started. Okay, so as usual, first a disclaimer. Whatever I share today is just for education and information purpose. It is not a recommendation to tell you what to buy or what to sell. Alex could be wrong, okay? So please do your own due diligence, okay? Right? So before I kickstart again, okay, some announcement to share with you guys, okay? We do have a few social media channel. Of course, one of them, the main one is actually the Telegram channel. By right, you should be already inside, okay? So please subscribe to the Telegram channel, our YouTube channel, and also our Twitter as well. So I'll post the link in the comments and also in the chat box. Okay. All right. So Twitter. Okay, good to see. Okay, Twitter right now. Let me show you Twitter. Okay, go to my homepage. Okay, Twitter. Yes, Twitter can see that right now I have a blue tick. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, this blue tick is nothing much because nowadays you can just buy from Twitter, you can get a blue tick. But the key thing is, okay, I just want to let people know that, this is my real profile. So only with a blue tick one, then, okay, it is a real profile for me, from my side. Okay, let me try to shift the this thing. Okay, so okay, blue tick is one is the official one, because nowadays, social media channel, there are a few, imposters trying to impersonate me and such. So Facebook, I don't have the blue tick, okay, but Twitter, if you do follow me, okay, there's only one Alex, so Alex_you, okay? So please remember this, okay? And once again, a lot of things that I sometimes don't share on the Telegram channel as well. So I posted on the Twitter. So can you see that Twitter, last week I mentioned in my Facebook Live that, the small cap, outperform the big cap and such. So let's see if this trend and rotation can continue. I share on that. Okay, previously, I mentioned that, later I'll go through that, okay, that key index to watch next week, okay. This is I posted on the March 25th. So I think you should follow me on Twitter as well. So just go ahead and just, and just follow me, okay, on the various social media platform over here. And before I kickstart, okay, a few more announcements to go, okay. The Asia Trading Festival, yes, it is coming up, just about 1 more month to go. The Asia Trading Festival, I'll post the link in the comments and also in the chat box. To register for this event, okay, so for the bonus material, I have already sent out to you guys already, okay. So if you haven't registered, not to worry, you can get the bonus material. So this is the landing page of the Asia Trading Festival that's happening on the 29th. That's happening on the 29th and 30th of April. Okay, let me try to do this. Okay, all right. So very simple. Just click on the register now button. It is 100% free. Okay, 100% online. First name, email, and mobile, and you're good to go. The mobile is only meant for Singaporeans. Numbers will just send you a reminder SMS, and that's it. We won't send you any spam. Okay, and register now, and you get to receive a bonus video and participate in our lucky draw. And of course, this time around, the first prize is actually the Nintendo Switch that's worth about $400. There's some Starbucks voucher and seasonal vantage. I will share with you this later. And this bonus training video by the renowned currency strategist is Kathy Lin. Okay, so she is one of the keynote speakers as well. Okay, and for those who have been watching the market, you might have come across her book as well. She has written a few books, and all these are published by reputable publisher such as Wiley. Okay, so she's giving you this forex cross-buster trading strategy that allows you to boost your FX profit with this winning strategy. So it is completely free. So just register for this event. You get to receive all these bonus and participate in our lucky draw. So we have a very strong lineup over here. Michael Covell, the author of Trend Following. Ray Barrow is coming back again. Okay, Boris Schlossberg. Okay, and we have also Brent Kochuba. Okay, so from Spot Gamma, sharing with you on the options as well, options education. Spot Gamma has a large following on Twitter. I'm very happy, to have him on board as one of the new speakers for this event. And some of this, as usual, LV, James, Jay, some of the Jay is actually a resident speaker, okay. So yeah, so he's speaking as well. So do register for this event, okay. Okay, and as I mentioned today in my Facebook, the description, my Facebook Live, YouTube, right? I'll be sharing with you a trading tool, okay, that will allows you to have an edge in the market, okay, and they will help you a lot, okay. I'm going to unveil this tool called the Seasonal Vantage to you later. What I call, okay, is your superpower in the stock market, okay. Who is interested to get this tool, okay? Just type me in the comments. Okay, just type me in the comments. Of course, by looking at the word seasonal vantage, right, you should know that it is, related to the stock market seasonals, okay, seasonality, which I always talk about during my Facebook Live, okay. All right, even if you don't type me, okay, I will also share with you, okay. Also, okay, okay, let's kickstart this session right now. So we are into 12-minute mark. If you are just strolling in right now, we have about near 200 people in the room, okay. So just give me a like, share, or comments. Okay, so first thing first, okay, today the market is actually very bullish, okay. Whether it is a good time to buy more or to start to exit your position. I'll share with you later. But I think partly one of the reasons that, after the data is out, just now, I think 8:30 Singapore time, okay, the US PCE inflation, the data, it is out, okay. So the forecast was 4.7%, okay. Previous was 4.7%, but the actual is actually 4.6. So it's just a little bit lower than the forecast, but that is enables it to kind of boost the equities, the stock market as well. So you can just go to this daily FX. Other than the Forex Factory, this is also pretty good. I think I shared before. Sometimes the layout from daily FX is better, and I prefer that to Forex Factory. It is because they give you a year-on-year one that's easier to read compared to Forex Factory. It is month-on-month. The percentage is a bit different. So you can see over here that the PCE price index is actually 4.6%. Okay, I post the link in the comments over here. So for those who don't know what's the difference between the PCE and the CPI index, I think I mentioned before. Also, just another quick recap. Okay, for CPI, basically it's just measure the prices, okay, that is purchased by the consumer for CPI. But for PCE, okay, it is broader. It also measure, okay, prices that is also purchased by businesses and governments as well. So it is more inclusive. And from what I see and from what I heard, from what I read, right, okay, the Fed, okay, the US government actually prefer to use this PCE data compared to the CPI data. Nevertheless, you can see that, although inflation is still above the targeted 2%, but we can already see that it is starting to flatten, okay, or it's starting to come down, all right? So inflation, it is not climbing up, okay? So all these are really priced into the market already. So it's no longer a concern, to me, at least for now, okay, inflation. It is starting to come down. Of course, there's still some way to go to 2%, but at least we know that inflation, it is not going up. At least it's being stable right now. Okay, all right. So I think I also come across, I'll share with you some data over here, interesting, data and facts. Okay, so the, every time, okay, the average year for the S&P 500, okay, seasonals, when it gains more than 5% in January. So I'll show the chart to you. Let me find the chart. It is over here. Okay. So let me zoom in over here. I think it could be a bit blur, but nevertheless, you can just follow me over here. Okay. So this is the chart over here. So this is taken from Twitter by the Carson Research over here. Okay. So a big start to a year tends to consolidate around now, okay, which means that, okay, if, okay, from 1950 until now, if, okay, during that year, if the market is up more than 5%, in January, okay, as you can see, more than 5% January, generally, okay, the market, okay, this is how it look like for the rest of the year. And, okay, normally February, March, and April, it will tend to consolidate. That is provided if January is up more than 5%. And this year, okay, 2023, January is actually up more than 5%. So it is kind of, working like clockwork. It seems like exactly what the market is doing, kind of, flat ping pong, not moving much until right now, April, it's starting to go higher. And of course, based on seasonality, okay, April tends to be a very bullish month. If I'm not mistaken, actually, actually April is the second bullish month of the year. Okay, starting to go up over here. Okay, so yeah, so this is the thing I'll show you, and also to share with you that at the point of posting within these few days or so, the market has a record level of cash. This is something interesting. So, okay, I'll post this chart over here. Okay, so this is taken from Bank of America, the global research team over here. Okay, so the record level of cash of everybody is holding cash. Okay, all right. US equity, most people are dumping. So from what I see from Twitter and such, there are a lot of fundamentalists or even some technical traders who are very bearish on the market. A lot are very bearish. Okay, for me, as I mentioned already, I tend to stay neutral, but you should know, if you have been following me, I tend to gravitate more towards the bullish side. Okay, I think you should know if you've been watching me for some time. So at this point in time, okay, just want to ask you guys again, okay, so from now, maybe until the second quarter, until June, where do you think the market it is going to go? So right now, this is the S&P 500 chart right now. So maybe from now until the second quarter, until June, do you think the market is going to go up higher or it will come down much lower? If you are bullish, okay, just type bull in the comment. If you are still bearish, okay, just type bear in the comments. Okay, so from what I go through some of the content in the market by the social media and such, there are always a lot of people who are bearish. They can't fathom why the market it is going higher. What they say that we have this banking crisis, okay, and a lot more banks are going to crash, are going to more go bankrupt. It's going to make the market to come down even more. Okay, so and such lah. Okay, wow, how many? How come so many bull? How come so many bull? Okay, sure or not? Last time I asked, like, got bear, how come not so many bull? When most of you are bullish, then I will need to be a bit more careful. Anyway, or you guys are listening to me, so your thinking is a bit different from the rest of the people. Okay, I don't know. Okay, so I can see that right now, a lot more bull right now compared to the past few weeks right now. But before I go into the other content, just to let you know, this is the S&P 500. Okay, this is the Nasdaq naked chart. So you can see that ever since the SVB, the Credit Suisse, SVB, the Silicon Valley collapse, Signature Bank collapse, Credit Suisse collapse, and as the impending trouble with the Deutsche Bank over here. Okay, so a lot of negative news out there in the market, but okay, the market cannot go down. Okay, all this negative news, the market continue to go higher or even to grinding higher, which I think is positive for the market. Okay, when there's a lot of bad news in the market and the market cannot go down further, okay, to me this is bullish. Okay, of course, okay, even though I am bullish, okay, the market doesn't go up in a straight line like that. Like they always be up, down, up, down, up, down. There'll always be correction along the way. So you need to be prepared for that. Okay, okay, I'll share with you more of my views later. Okay, so Adrian Craig say, will rising interest rate jam the growth? Okay, I think based on my personal opinion, okay, the interest rate right now is not something that is unforeseeable in the future, because the Federal Reserve has actually already tell you what is the peak, the terminal interest rate. That's about 5.1%, and we are already very near to that already. So at most, I think if nothing else changes, if the Fed really keep to their words, okay, they only want to keep to 5.1% terminal rate, then we are at most going to raise one more time of 0.25%, and we are there. So this is no longer a continuation rising of interest rate. So we can already see the end of the tunnel of the interest rate really. So again, my opinion is that it is not something that is very concerning right now. So for the past 1 year, last year, the interest rate keep rising. So it's no longer yes, correct, it's factored in already. It's already factored in, no longer new news already. Okay, it is not, unless there are new so-called black swan event, totally unforeseeable, then I think the market will come down. If it is about inflation, if it is about war, if it is about rising interest rate and all this, I don't think the market is going to come down, okay, like last time. Okay, all right, Ken. So let's go to the indices outlook right now. Valerie said, yeah, already sian of the interest rate news already. That's right. Buay sian. Every day talk about interest rate. Okay, I talk about interest rate until also I sian already. Try not. Okay, so drink some water. So indices outlook, okay. So as I mentioned, right, April, it is generally a bullish month, okay. One of the most bullish month, okay, for the past, as in during the 12 months in a year. So based on the seasonality, again, okay, this is based on data over here. So for those who don't know, okay, you can just go to stockcharts.com. Very simple. It can also have the data yourself. So for example, you can just key in SPY, S&P 500 ETF. You want to use the index, use the ETF, that is fine as well. You can go here, actually go to the seasonality. Okay, it's over here. But normally I prefer I just key in the SPY and then I just go to the bottom of the chart, okay? And I just click on the seasonals, okay? All right, so normally 5 years is a bit too short, so I just drag something about 14, 15, I think that is good enough. Can you see, okay? All right, so can you see that, April, 85% of time it is, positive. The next bullish month is actually the July, and then, towards the end of the year, the Santa Claus rally, November onwards, okay, it is also bullish. So right now, we are heading into April, should be in the midst of the most bullish month ahead. Okay, so can the market continue to go higher? I will share with you later, okay? But we are heading into the April. And of course, for the past 2 months, February and March, is actually not exactly the most bullish. So in this case, you just want to find something that looks the most outlier, which is the highest one, April, July, and November. Okay, so take note of this calendar months, only showing you the months over here. Okay, so I just go back to the 200 days moving average again. I mentioned that before. So the key indices, okay, most of them has reclaimed back the 200 days moving average. Okay, so again, just interact with me, okay, common technical analysis, okay, tell you it's a common knowledge here. Once price is above the 200 days moving average, is it a bull or bear market? Okay, once again, above 200 days, is it bull or bear? If bull, just type bull, okay? If bear, just type bear market, okay? Interact with me, just engage with me. And if you are just joining me right now, we have more than 225 people in the room, both on YouTube and Facebook. Okay, give me a like and share if you find the content interesting, okay? And also help yourself also like it so that next time Facebook and YouTube, okay, will show you our content on your feed, So once again, I add in the 200 days moving average over here. I have the 200 days. Okay, so let's go to the S&P 500 first. So last week or so, I said that, when price broke below 200 days, it is actually not so bullish, okay? But, based on the market internal, okay, I am still positive based on the VIX ratio. So true enough, the market actually rebounded, okay? So right now, we have also reclaimed the 200 days moving average. Now we are above the 200 days moving average. So this red line is 200 days moving average. The Nasdaq, okay, is the strongest one, way above the 200 days moving average, okay? All right, the Dow, okay, just reclaim that above the 200 days moving average. All right, the IWM, this is the Russell 2000, the weakest among the key indices, okay? We are still below the 200 days, okay? But that's only one of the indices. If you look at the RSP ETF, okay, that is the equal weight S&P 500, okay, because you know that the S&P 500 is a market weighted. The very big caps like Microsoft, Apple, Google, Facebook, Meta, all these, they carry a lot of weight on the index. So the equal weight make everything equal, whether you are big, small, or mid cap, you have equal weight, okay? So it is also above the 200 days moving average, okay? Nasdaq equal weight above 200 days. The mid cap, okay, also just reclaimed that. Okay, previously it was down over here, but you can see that for the mid cap, it looks like a failed bear flag to me. So this is like impulse leg. This is a flat pattern, okay, and then price try to come down, that was when a lot of people was very bullish and was very bearish about 2 weeks ago, and then price just reverse back up, okay, and kill the shorties. Okay, it's back above 200 days moving average. The small cap, okay, which is this IJR is very similar to the Russell 2000, okay. This only one that hasn't reclaimed the 200 days moving average. So all in all, you can see that most of the key indices have reclaimed the 200 days moving average, only left the small cap, okay, the small cap over here. Okay, and then, okay, do you remember what I mentioned about the small cap last week? Okay, small cap, okay. If you remember what I talked about the RSP versus the S&P, the ratio, okay, the small cap, okay, just type IWM in the comments, okay. Quite good, no? Okay, I'm not too bad, no? Correct or not? Last week I said that we should focus on the small cap because I believe, okay, I have no crystal ball. I repeat, I have no crystal ball. It's just based on my analysis that I think that, okay, it is time for the small cap to shine. Okay, I think that based on the chart, okay, I think it's time for the small cap to start to outperform the mid cap and the big cap as well, because, okay, the mega cap, the big cap have been very strong. They cannot be so strong all the way on, okay? There's always a sector rotation or index rotation as well. So always take turn to run, okay, okay? All right, so let's head over that to the RSP over SPY over here. So back to the naked chart over here. RSP over SPY, this is the ratio, okay? So can you see, last week I mentioned that, last week was actually here when it was broken below the trend line over here. I said that, based on, this channel that I have drawn for the longest time, okay, we have hit the lower trend line and the market could rebound. So true enough, the small cap actually rebounded. So you can see the RSP versus SPY, so the RSP, if the ratio this is coming down, okay, which means that the big cap is outperforming the small cap, okay. If this is heading higher, which means that the small cap, it is outperforming the big cap. All right, all right, can so far. So at this point in time, you can see that the IWM, all right, so it is going up for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the past 5 days already. So in fact, there was one gentleman, is it? I think is it? I forget which one already. So he asked about is it this one? Yeah. So good analysis. Is it worth buying IWM now or expecting a fall in it with the overall SPY or QQQ correction? So that actually last Friday itself, I actually entered the market. Okay, so yeah, so I've been holding for the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 already. Okay, for the past 6 days already. So if you ask me, the small cap can buy or not, okay, it is very hard for me to tell you because the market has been up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up 5 days already. Then you ask whether can buy or not. I think could be a little bit late, okay. Then if you need to set your stop loss, where should you set your stop loss? Is it here or just below the swing load? If you set it below the swing load, then your risk to reward ratio, okay, it is very wide, okay, which means that your stop loss is very wide, which means that it has to go up a lot higher, okay, then you can get the same reward, okay, so your profit. So personally, I won't chase right now because it's really hard. So do expect some pullback coming soon, which I have my reason as well. Okay, so this is the IWM over here. Okay, so is it time to be bullish? Okay, so to me it's that you should hold your horses if you haven't entered, because I think right now the market has already up for quite some time already. Okay, so it can be up 1, 2, 3. Okay, up 1, 2, 3 already, 3 days already. Okay, so to me it's that you need to think a bit differently from the other rest of the retail traders. Okay, sometimes when you see price has started to go higher, okay, 1, 2, 3, then you feel very comfortable that, hey, you know, market have moved higher, then you feel comfortable to enter. Okay, this is the wrong kind of thing. Okay, the more comfortable you feel right now about the market. Okay, that's the time that you shouldn't enter the market. Okay, because up 3 days already. Okay, so a lot of traders might chase that also. By the time you chase, okay, here you don't want to enter, here you don't want to enter. By the time you enter here, then market fall. Okay, then market pull back again, you don't dare to enter. Then you wait. Then you say you come down some more. Okay, you scared. Okay, then market go up, back up again already. You see market going back up again, then you feel excited. Then you chase again. By the time you chase, okay, market pull back again, then stop you out. Okay, then continue again. The same story continue again until you go broke. So again, I'm trying to say, you shouldn't think of this way. When you see that price has been going up for the past 3-4 days already, this is going to be a time that you should be looking to exit, not looking to enter right now. So for me, I'm actually looking to exit my position. Okay, all right. So I'll go through to you guys later also on this other opinion on the VIX ratio and also on the VIX itself. Okay, all right. So the VIX actually has a star signal right now. Okay, I'll share with you later. But right now, okay, I want to share with you guys on this, seasonal vantage tool that I have right now, what I call your superpower in the stock market. Okay, a lot of times, when I share about the seasonality, because sometimes, like I share over here, like XLE, TLT, energy sector from March 27 to 14 April, from bonds, from March 22nd to April, that kind of time, XLU, like from 13 March to 18 of April, 94% of time it is bullish, for the past 16 years. So you can take a look at XLU over here. Okay, it has been, pretty strong also for the past 1 or 2 weeks or so. So generally, it is still heading higher. So you can see over here. So always people ask me, hey, Alex, where do I get this data? Or where can I get this exact date over here? And a lot of times, you can, this seasonality is not rocket science. It's not a secret. As I mentioned, you can go to stock chart. You can also get the seasonality as well. But the issue is, okay, they only give you the month. Okay, they only give you the month, January, February, March, and until December. They don't give you the exact specific period. Okay, like what I share over here. Okay, like so from this period, 13 March to 18 of April, that kind of thing. Okay, so right now the tool that I have is this seasonal vantage. I'm going to share with you all these dates to you. Okay, so this is over here. I'm going to just go through with you. Okay, it is not free. It is not free, but it is very affordable. Okay, so you can just go to marketwiseasia.com/sv over here. Okay, so this is the tool that I'm going to share with you. So this is the seasonal vantage. Okay, where it will help you uncover profitable opportunities. Okay, using stock seasonality. So that's the reason why it's called the seasonal vantage. Okay, remember this is only for this quarter, for the upcoming second quarter from April to June. So the reason why you should use seasonality is because, a lot of time, if you have been watching me, you realize that, hey, I've been quite June. I say this thing move, and after 1 or 2 weeks, I say that the things really move. Correct or not? If you think I quite June or okay, after I mentioned that, okay, just type yes in the comments. You can also say no lah. But I believe if you have been watching me, you should realize that actually not too bad, the accuracy. Okay, I said this thing will move. A lot of times it tends to move. Of course, not 100%, but a lot of time it tends to move according to seasonality. Okay, all right. So for those who don't know what is seasonals, okay, seasonals in stock price is more than a myth. It is a proven phenomenon that occurs year after year. You can say that it is like a recurring pattern, okay, that gives you an unprecedented look, okay, according to the market data, market behavior, and give you the upper hand in making informed decisions. So allows you, okay, to trade smarter and with confidence, okay, enable you to anticipate seasonal pattern and make data-driven investment, uncover hidden opportunities. Okay, there are So thousands of stocks, I think more than 10,000 if you're including the OTC market. So there are just too many stocks already. And if you're just always looking at the big cap, the mega cap, you're going to miss out a lot of opportunity, okay? And you can also diversify your portfolio with better understanding of the seasonal trend. So I'm going to share with you that this seasonal vantage report, okay, that is quite comprehensive. I'm going to share with you the stock symbol, company name, obviously, okay. I'll also share with you the start date, the closing date, the winning percentage, the number of years, the calendar days, the sectors, and the industry, okay. So it's like a crystal ball, like what you have, okay, that what I have also, like what I always share to you guys over here, okay, like, you know, I mentioned to you that FMB is going to move up, you know, XLP is going to move up, the real estate, you know, all these are going to move up and such. So you're going to get the exact same thing that I have, okay, and it is also very easy to understand. It is a PDF report, okay. Of course, you know, save you endless hours of research over here in a convenient, easy to read format. I will share with you some of the PDF part of it, okay, in a short while, okay. All right, so identify the best stocks to keep in your watch list. This is the key, okay. Identify the best stock to keep in your watch list. So for the season, it doesn't mean that you just buy and hold. You still need to watch the price action. Okay, it doesn't mean that, you know, it doesn't mean that that seasonal say that it's up from you know this to this period from March 27 to 14th of April. Then you're going to hold all the way. Not like this, okay? You still need to keep it in your watch list and see the price action, but at least it gives you a focus list on what to focus on. Correct or not? Okay. All right. So ignore the price. Okay. Just for you, I'm going to give you a special discount. So are you interested to get the special discount or not? Okay. If you're interested, just type once again, just type me in the comments. It is lesser than 129. Okay. All right. If you're interested, just type me in the comments. So I will share with you later. So what's in the report? Just a recap. What's in the report? I will share with you the stock symbol and company or ETF names. Okay. Start and closing date. All right, so you know the precise time frame that you are looking at. Okay, the winning percentage I already curate for you already. So most of these stocks are above 90% one. So it can be 100%, 90%. So which means that 90% of the time it is positive. So for example, for the past 10 years, okay, 90% of the time it is positive, which means that it close higher, it is 9 years out of 10 years. So more of the time it is above 90%. Okay, above 90%. Okay. And the number of years can be 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, and the number of calendar days, okay? These are the whole period between these seasonals and what are the sectors and industry, okay? All right, so very simple, okay? It is get instant access, okay? So there is two plans, okay? One is the Pro and one is the Plus, okay? So for the Pro report, it is only for US stocks only. Only US stocks, okay? US stocks, there's no Singapore stocks, Malaysia stocks, Hong Kong stocks, only for US stocks, eh? So for the period of April to June, so that's only for this quarter. And right now we are heading into the second quarter. Just nice. That's why I want to launch it to you, okay? And of course, with the training provided and with the Plus, okay, you know, it comes with the ETF segment as well, the ETF data. Once again, same as the Pro with the period April to June and with the training provider. So why ETF is important also? Because, you know, it gives you another dimension, okay? Like for example, ETF data includes, you know, industry, countries, commodities, teams, like, you know, is it a solar teams, you know, cybersecurity, that kind of teams, okay? Investment style, is it like value, growth, or fixed income? Is it like the bonds? Okay, so ETF data set will provide a bird's eye view of the market, enabling investors to easily track and understand the broader trend and shift. Okay, all right, so there's two plans. Okay, so Pro and Plus. All right, so because, okay, I'm launching this to you, and because you are MarketWise Asia, you know, a loyal audience, okay, I'll give you a 23% discount. Why 23%? Okay, anybody know why 23 or not? Anybody know why 23% or not? Okay, actually very simple. Okay, I just want to keep it below $100 for you for the Pro report. So 129, you give you a discount, it is $99. Okay, so for give you 23% discount, it is about 115. Okay, so it's just another $15 more you get to have access on the both US stocks and the ETF data as well. So very simple. Okay, this is the link over here. Where is it? Okay, seasonal advantage. Okay, this is the link over here. All right, I'll post the link in the comments over here. So 23% off. Okay, use the coupon code. Remember, April off. Okay, go to this link over here. All right, so this, okay, very simple. All right, so just a very quick walkthrough only. I'll show you the report later. So let's say if you buy the glass, just click buy now. Okay, you show this page over here. Just key in APRIL, April off over here. All right, apply, and then it is the 23% discount. It is over here, so it's only just 114. For the Pro, it is only 99. Where is it? Continue shopping. So it's only $99. It's not expensive, lah. Okay, it is not expensive. Okay, if you think that it is expensive, then don't buy. Simple as that. Then don't buy. It is fine, lah. But I think that it is not expensive. You go to a restaurant, whatever, one family meal. Okay, it is more than $100 already. So I think it is not expensive. Okay, I spend a lot of time to curate all this stuff, and the key thing is you get to have access to the things that I have over here. Okay, all right. So once again, I'll post the link in the comments. All right, so over here. So let me share with you some sample over here why I think this data is powerful, or your secret power to you over here. So let me share with you this. Let's go through them over here. So to give you a sample of how it looked like. Okay, let's go through here. Okay, so this is how the report look like. Oh, by the way, okay, this I only prepared 50 coupon code over here. Okay, 50 coupon code over here. So if it's done, okay, then no more. Okay, so yeah, so get it lah. Get it as soon as possible lah. Okay, while I explain this. Okay, so you should get something like this. It is a pretty simple report, not complicated, but the data, it is actually very powerful. Okay, very powerful over here. I'll show you the stocks for the April, May, and June as well over here. Okay, you can see that this is a sample size. Of course, I cannot show you all the stocks over here. All right, and there are a lot more data over here. Okay, and then it has more than about 37 pages. Okay, the link cannot work. Why cannot work? Okay, so then you use this link over here. So for those who say that the link cannot work, okay, use this link over here. Use this link over here. Okay, or use seasonaladvantage.com. Okay, also can. Okay, this also can. To be able to work lah. Okay, and use this link over here. Okay, can use this link over here. Either one, it should work. Okay. Okay, so as mentioned over here, let me try to zoom in. Can see or not? All right, of course, obviously the symbol and company, I'm not going to show you. So the start on open, okay, the end of close. So for example, based on this specific date, this stock, okay, from 3rd of April, 27th of April, okay, it is the best period for April. For the past 16 years, okay, 94% of time it is positive, which means out of the past 16 years, 15 years is positive. And from 3rd April to 27th April, okay, for the past 16 years, okay, this 3rd to 27 is actually 25 calendar days, which means that inclusive of Saturday and Sunday, and what is the sector and what it is the industry. Okay, can? All right, so let's go through one example over here. Okay, so this is also part of the content over here, which means that, okay, in April, you can focus on some of these stocks. So for example, like DG, okay, the Dollar General Corp, okay, it is like the Daiso, the cheap store, value store like that. So this is a consumer goods retail sector, okay. So the best period is 3rd April to 26th of April. For the past 13 years, okay, 92% of the time, it is actually, right, it is actually positive under consumer durable over here. So let's go to the chart right now. The chart is, what is the ticker? The ticker is DG, okay? DG over here. DG over here. DG over here. So it's from the 3rd to 26th of April. Okay. So let's go to over here. Can you see where I already marked out already? All right. So 3rd. Okay, of course, cannot get exactly the 3rd. So start on the 4th or to the 26th of April. Generally, okay, it went up. So can you see that 3rd is over here? Okay, and then 26th it is over here. All right. How come cannot access? Okay, just use this link. Okay, just use seasonalvantage.com. Okay, just post it over here, right in the chart. Okay, I'll just post it over here. Wow, you all jam the site, is it? Okay, never mind. Try this, the direct link. Should be able to lah, okay? Use this link, okay? Wow, it is screwing me, the link. Okay, use this link. Use this link, okay? Use this link. All right, use this link over here. Okay, so you can see that it is up all the way. So it doesn't mean that you're going to hold through the whole period over here. Okay, you have to watch the price action as well. So let's say, for example, incorporating with what I've already mentioned over here, like the usual one, cloud plus CPR over here. Then you see that it makes much more sense to you. So previously, like DG last year was in a downtrend, okay, and then price above the cloud and then above the central period range, and this is a good time, okay, in line with the seasonals. Then you can look for the entry to go long. And of course, it doesn't mean that you have to just exit exactly on the 25th or 26th of April. Once, okay, price, hit your target or what, after up for so many days, okay, I think it is okay to take some profit off the table, okay. So this is for year 2022. And then, take a look at the April 2021 over here. Okay. All right. So can see over here, 5th to 26th of April. Once again, can you see that price broke above the cloud? Then it's the best time to enter. And so the seasonal also. This is also a winning trade based on seasonality. Anyway, the data that I provided here, it is actually random. I anyhow pick one. Okay, I anyhow pick one. So another one that you can look at is actually Coca-Cola. Okay, so from the 5th of April to the 19th of April, for the past 11 years, 91% of the time, it is actually positive. Okay, the calendar days from 5th to 19th is actually 15 calendar days under consumer goods, which is under the consumer defensive beverages over here. Okay, all right, Coca-Cola, let's take a look. 5 to 19, KO over here. Okay, so Coca-Cola, KO over here. 5 to 19 over here. See this one? Okay. So Coca-Cola over here, can you see that? Once again, 5th to the 19th of April, these two vertical lines over here, can you see that, price actually, it's a short period, but you can see that it also go up as well. So watch the price action, okay, and then 2021, can you see also very, very nice also, can you see that price actually, break above the cloud, come back here, okay, somewhere around here and starting to go up higher again. Okay, so it's working pretty nicely over here. How come I cannot look on this one? Okay, never mind. So so these are also some trade ideas for you guys. in case you are watching. So DG, Coca-Cola in April. And then what else do we have? MasterCard. Okay. And then what else? Copper Holdings. You can take a look. I never really go and check out. So MasterCard, is it there? MasterCard, MA. Did I put or not? MA. MasterCard, you can see that this is the vertical line. So it goes up as well. But can you see the MasterCard is a bit different? It doesn't mean that, you hold like that. This is a more of a good example over here. So can you see that if you enter here, if you didn't exit, it might hit your stop loss and then continue to go higher. So, you can use it for trading perspective, hit your profit target and such. You can consider to exit. If you enter here and then price go up such a lot already, you can consider to exit. These are the things that you might, use it to keep it in your watch list or focus list over here. Okay. And then, yeah. Okay. So let me zoom out a little bit. Okay. And then Copper Holding, a lot more. So there are a lot more. Paycheck, can take a look, 18 April to 17 June over here. Okay, so I don't go through so many of them. So basically, this is what you receive the report over here. And for the ETF one, right? So why ETF is important as well. So I briefly go through that as well, and also serve as give you some trade ideas as well. So let me go through this over here, this ETF. So this is the Vantage Plus over here. So this consists of the ETF report over here. So very similar to the Pro, okay, but it gives you the ETF. So ETF, it gives you a very broad perspective, what is actually really happening around the world in the market, the whole market. So give you an example over here. All right. So for EWS, MSCI Singapore, it is very similar to STI. So from the 3rd of April to the 26th of April, okay? All right. For the past 18 years, that the Singapore market in April, 3rd to April, which is basically the whole of April, 94% of the time it is positive, which means that, out of the past 18 years, 17 years, it is positive. So you can go to ETF.com, all right, EWS. So by now, you should know that STI mainly comprises of the bank stocks. So it is pretty similar as well. So for EWS, okay, you can see what are the component stocks. Okay, how come it didn't show? Did I miss it? Over here, the top 10 holding, the DBS Bank, Overseas, United, Singapore, S Singtel, CapitaLand, Wilmar, Singapore Airlines, Singapore Exchange, all these are typical one. So, you can use the EWS over here. So you can keep a watch out for the Singapore market as well, or you can look at the STI. Okay, so right now the STI, it is already, climbing up already and going to be above the cloud. You can wait for the pullback and such to enter into the market if that's you want. Okay, all right. So and what else? This oil fund. Okay, so give you another perspective. Not only the stocks. Okay, oil is also positive from the 3rd of April to the 14th of April. Calendar days. Okay, only about 15 days. So under, of course, basic materials lah. Sorry, our calendar days is only 12 calendar days. 15 years of data, 93% of time it is positive. So do you get what I'm trying to say? Okay, so give you another perspective. Oil is moving in April. Okay, and then consumer staple, the ETF XLP is moving on in April. Okay, and then what else? Consumer discretionary XLY is moving in April as well, 10 to 24th of April. All right, and then lithium. This is no special kind of thematic lithium. Okay, from the 18th of April until the 7th of June. Okay, so lithium ETF. All right, 18th of April until 7th of June. Okay, for the past 10 years, 90% of the time it is positive, okay? 51 calendar days, okay? So something like that, you get it for the plus report. And also like, for example, the treasury bonds towards the end of April, 26th of April until 31st of May, about 1 month, okay? Golden period for the past 14 years, 93% of time it is positive, 36 calendar days. So can all right. So you can see over here. So I think okay, maybe you can just use this direct page over here. Okay, you can try this. Okay, try this direct page over here. All right. I'll post the link in the comments. Okay, some of the questions to answer. Okay, is that is this relevant year after year or only for 2023? So this is the most updated one, because as more data comes in at, okay, the data will be refreshed. So this data is only updated only for this quarter, So you are actually buying between April to June 2023, okay, until the end of June now. So I don't know whether I'm going to offer this report after June, okay. I will see how it goes. Okay, so it's quarter by quarter. Okay, I'm just going to launch it to see what's the demand from you guys. Okay, so until June. So for 3 months only. Maybe after June, then I'll see that whether I'm to relaunch again. Okay, from the third quarter, from July to October. Okay, so only for 3 months. Okay, all right. And some FAQ. All right. So as I mentioned, this is a PDF report. Can I use this report for other quarters or time period? No, it is only, as I mentioned, it's only for the second quarter. The data is until the second quarter of 2023. We might release the other version. Okay, so how can I access the report? Okay, after you purchase the report, you receive a download link instant, okay, as a PDF file, and you can access it on your desktop, laptop, or mobile. Okay, but I think that it is easier to read on mobile, easier to read on desktop and laptop but it can be quite small. A lot of data, it can be quite small. Okay, so I think the best is to read it on your desktop over here. Okay, how reliable? As I mentioned, is based on historical data. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. So you still need to watch the price action as well and do your own research. Okay, can I use this report for long-term investment? The answer is no. This is primarily for short-term trading opportunities based on seasonal pattern. Okay, key thing, are there any refund or money back guarantee? Okay, due to the nature of the information provided, okay, after I send the PDF to you, okay, I cannot take back the PDF. The PDF will belong to you, okay? So you have all the data. So having that in mind, so there will be no refund or money back. So once I give the PDF to you, you purchase it, it is yours. There will not be any refund, okay? All right, so if you are still unsure, want to see whether this report is for you or not, the test as, then don't buy, okay? I repeat, then don't buy, okay? I don't need the money, because personally, I'm using the report as well myself. So yeah, so if you want to just test out, to see whether it's report for you, there will not be any refund. So don't buy, okay? All right. So do I need any special software or tools? The answer is no, because this is just a PDF report, okay? If any question, can just contact me over here. So Christina said, is there any training? The training the training provider is a video. Okay, so this I will show once you buy this thing. Okay, all right, you find the link in the checkout page. As in, once you download the link, that you find the link. Basically, you'll find the video link. So this is on demand. So it's like YouTube. Okay, I will show you how to use the report to your best advantage. Okay, how to use the data. Of course, for the plus also have also. Okay, can any other question before I go through other things on this thing? Okay, all right. So maybe you can. Okay, I just remove this. Use this. Okay, use this link over here. I post the link in the comments. Okay, so you can see on the screen also seasonal advantage. Okay, get 23% off. Use coupon code April off. Okay, use this link. I'll post the link in the comment. Very important over here. So if you're watching this replay, if you cannot find the link, okay, somebody say cannot work or what? No, just use this direct link. Okay, I'll post the link in the comments. Okay, for the first 50, for the first 50 coupon code, all right. So if no cloud setup to signal entry, how useful is the report then? So once again, okay, I'm sharing with you the data, okay. This is not to teach you how to enter and exit. I'm just sharing with you the data. How you want to enter, how you want to exit, it is entirely up to you. Some of you might be experienced or intermediate trader. You have your own way of entering the market, okay? So it's entirely up to you. Once again, this is not a trading course, okay? I'm not teaching you how to enter, how to go about different trade, how to enter or how to, basically, I'm not teaching you, okay? I'm just providing you the data access, okay? Data access to all this, where you can get access to find where is the best time to enter into a position based on historical data over here. Okay, so I don't want to spend so much time on this. If you want to buy, you buy. Don't want to buy, doesn't matter also because I'm really using this to trade myself. So if you've been watching me, you should know that a lot of times, I can move ahead of the market because of this seasonal data that I have. Okay, so so later I'll go through this again. So let's go to the let's go over here. Okay, so is it time to be really bullish on the market right now? Okay, so let me see the market right now. Okay, the market, okay, not too bad. So the Russell 2000, it is still positive right now, 1.6% up. Okay, so actually it seems very positive. So as I mentioned, right, typically, okay, if you watch the report over here for April, you should also find the RSP, the S&P 5 SPY, all this inside April. So as I mentioned, April, it is really a good month for the stocks. Okay, but the thing that is holding me back right now is actually the VIX. Okay, it might not be a crash or a steep sell-off, but I think a potential correction be along the horizon. Okay, so let me show you the VIX. So naked. Okay, so this is the VIX. Okay, of course, VIX is the fear index, right? VIX is the fear index. When the market it is fearful, okay, the VIX will spike. The VIX will spike. The VIX will spike. Okay, the VIX spike. So when the VIX spike, which means that the market will come down. Okay, all right. So a lot of times, I mentioned about the star signal over here. So these are the previous star signal that I have. A lot of time, when there's a star signal, the market, as in the VIX spike, and then the market will sell off. The VIX spike, the market will sell. Of course, not always 100% accurate. Like here, even that there's a star signal, the market continue, as in the VIX continue to go high, to go lower. Okay, like over here, where even there's a star signal, the VIX continue to go lower. But a lot of times, it can spot the turning point pretty well, like here, like here, like here. So right now, at this point in time, okay, there is also a star signal also over here. And today it is Friday. Today is Friday. Okay, which means that there's a possibility, okay, that next week also, I don't know what day, or I don't know what's the news that's going to come out, okay, all right, the market, the VIX could spike. If the VIX spike, okay, which means that the market will come down. Again, the star signal doesn't tell you the magnitude. It doesn't tell you, okay, it will spike how high it will go. It can just spike a little bit, okay, and then continue to go lower. Okay, I repeat, it doesn't tell you the magnitude, but it do give you some, probability that there could be a turning point ahead. So be careful of the market. Again, okay, it doesn't mean that, okay, the S&P 500, okay, will, boom, come down like that, okay, all right. It can just mean that, there could be some volatility next week, okay, maybe some pullback also, maybe, I don't know, a few days, and then the market continue to go back up again. So right now, if I may suggest, right, if you have some profitable position, okay, you might want to exit, okay, take profit or trail your stop loss and such, okay, You get what I'm trying to say? If you understand what I'm trying to say, just type yes in the comments. Type yes in the comments, okay? And also want to share with you this VVIX signal to you over here, okay? So VVIX, as I mentioned, right, is a market internal. Right? A lot of times it moves in tandem with the market also. So at the top of the reading, for those who are new, right, it is market is in a complacent mood, okay? When it is at the bottom, market is in a fearful mood, okay? All right, so I can add in the SPY over here, SPY over here, mean pain over here. So at the top, it is the VVIX over VIX ratio. At the bottom is the S&P 500 over here. Okay, so can you see that generally, it moved in tandem. Market go up, it go up. Market come down, it come down. Market go up, it go up. Market come down, the VVIX ratio come down over here. All right, so last week I mentioned that there was a divergence, right? So this is that was the divergence that kept me, positive about the market, which I think the market might have some room to go higher, which is this week, okay, which is this week, okay? And this week is going to end soon. So you can see that last week there was a divergence. While the VVIX is actually heading higher, the market actually, went lower. Okay, so that was the reason why I think that the market could potentially go higher this week, which indeed it went higher. Okay, and you can see that in fact VVIX start to make a higher high already. So this is the high, this is the higher high. Okay, just a little bit. Okay, just a little bit. Okay, so this is the high, higher high, and then a higher high. While the S&P 500, okay, this is the high, this is the higher high, and then it still haven't break the prior high yet. So on a longer term perspective, I think the market, it is still okay. And coupled with the fact that April is a bullish month based on seasonals, okay, like what I mentioned in my report also, it is bullish in April, okay. All right, so I think overall, in a longer term perspective, within the next, I think 1 to 2 months or so, I think the market, it is still okay. But, okay, I think Yu Yang mentioned to me today, there is a small negative divergence today. So you might want to be careful. So while the VIX ratio, while the index is actually climbing higher over here, okay, the VIX ratio actually coming down a little bit. Okay, so there's some divergence. So who is telling the truth? Okay, we shall know next week. So coupled with the fact that the VIX is at a low over here, there's a star signal which potentially could spike. Okay, might have a correction. Just my anticipation. Okay, it's just my view. It might not have the correction, but to be safe, okay, I will exit some of my position tonight, and a few of them, they are already pretty profitable already, so I might want to exit, okay, or at least trail your stop, okay. All right, so if you understand what I'm trying to say, just type yes again in the comments, okay. Just type yes in the comments on my stand in the market for next week. Okay, once again, okay, I'm not saying that the market will crash. Okay, on the contrary, I think the market is still pretty okay. It is just that, okay, I think there might have some correction in the coming week or so. So just be more careful. If you have some profitable position, take some profit off the table. Don't be so greedy. Don't be so greedy, okay? So market has been, you can see that the S&P, this is SPY. Okay, I go back to the futures now. Okay, S&P 500 futures. The market is really up so much already. It is from the bottom, okay, to the highest is up about 7%. If it come down, it is not surprising. Okay, if there's a pullback, it is not surprising. Okay, so you need to be careful. So it's quite normal. It's quite normal. Nasdaq, wow, also so strong. No pullback. Okay, the only consolidation is here. If it start to come down next week as a correction or mini correction, it is not surprising also. Okay, RTY, which is the Russell 2000. I also had a very good trading week for the Russell 2000. okay, which is the IWM. Again, you know, if you like followed me last week that you enter the IWM, maybe you can also choose to, you know, take half profit, you know, trail a position or exit fully. It is entirely up to you. Okay, all right. Okay, so I bought the seasonal Vantage Plus at 1 for it only show all the ETF. There's two. Okay, Bernard, there's two links. Check your email. There's two download link. There is two download link. Okay, if there's two. Okay, if you still cannot find whatever it is, okay, let me know again. I will send it to you again. But it should work. There is two download link over here. Okay. Any question regarding the market? Okay. All right. Darius, looking at the 4-hour and 1-hour intraday, do you see anything? You mean for the indices, is it? Normally, I don't look at the intraday basis lah. Okay. Nothing much lah. Okay. So I don't usually look at that. So yeah, try to be more relaxed for the equities lah. Okay. Only forex I look at intraday, like 4-hour or 1-hour. For the main indices and the stocks, I don't usually look at the 4-hour. So 4-hour, I don't see some things also. Okay, so I think it's still pretty okay. Okay. If tonight, by the way, if tonight the market close weak, okay, so 开低走高, okay, we need to open weak, okay, close stronger, okay, this is good. But if the market close lower at the end of the day, then I think it is a telltale sign that the market is not as strong as it is. So normally I like market to open weak then close strong. Okay, I don't like market to open strong, okay, then close weak. It tells you a lot about the market. Okay, any other question? Okay. All right, so yeah, so back to the seasonals. Okay, remember to enter the coupon code over here. So let's say you want to buy the Pro, okay? The Pro over here, okay? Just key in the coupon code April off, okay? Click apply. All right, then there's this discount over here. Remove this, okay? So it's only $99, less than 100. It is very affordable, okay? There'll be no refund. I repeat, there will be no refund because I already sent in the PDF to you. I cannot take back the PDF. Okay, there'll be no refund. So if you want to test out anything, don't buy. Then just don't buy. Okay, I'd rather you not buy. Okay, right. So there'll be no refund. So check out, fill up your name, email, okay, and mobile number, and there's a refund policy. Just acknowledge there'll be no refund. Just pay by credit card. All right. So yeah. So Mark is asking, do you think the crude oil future has gone up too much too fast already? Is your star signal showing a reversal yet? So for crude oil, over here, crude oil CL. Yeah, so right now, if I haven't entered into a position, I won't be entering into crude oil because it is a bit same like the indices, right? You know, price here, you don't want to enter. Price here, you don't want to enter. Until here, then you want to enter. A bit 头脑派 lah, okay? 头脑派 lah, okay? Because you are chasing it. So I don't chase. And we are also hitting near the central pivot range already. So there might be some resistance moving forward. But, okay, based on the data that I have, okay, the USO, the US, which is basically the oil, so from 3rd April to 14th April, so it has 12 calendar days. So I will see that whether there's opportunity to go in, whether there's any pullback along the way, within maybe the next few days or so, okay? I see that next month, whether there's a pullback, then I will see whether there's an opportunity to go long at the pullback. So personally, I won't enter into this market right now for crude oil. Okay, all right. We are into the 1 hour and 20-minute mark already. I think I talked too much already. So I also spent quite some time on the seasonal Vantage because I really think it is your superpower in the stock market. Okay, and once again, it is not expensive. Okay, all right. Henry, there's a download link. There's a download link. You check your email. After you download, there is a link. You are brought to the next page, right? You should see the link. If you didn't download, never mind. Okay, go to the email that we send you. There is a link also, download link also. It is all in the email. Normally, by the time you pay, right, you come out a page. Okay, it should give you the download link. It should give you the download link. Okay. Any other questions so far? Okay, well, once again, I just want to recap over here this. Okay, you can use this link to go and buy over here. Remember to use the coupon code. Okay. The video in the link can download. I'm sorry, cannot download. So it is for you to stream. It's just like YouTube. Okay, just go back to the link and just watch the video. It is like YouTube. Just go back to the YouTube and watch the video. You don't need to download lah. Don't need to download. Okay, can. So you get access to the PDF and also the video link to watch the training video as well. Okay, I'm very friendly. If any other question, right, based on the success seasonal advantage, right, just email me. Okay, I'll be more than willing to help. Okay. Once again, this is not a course. I don't teach you how to enter as it. I'm just sharing with you all the data over here, which is I think is very powerful. Okay. Again, you want to buy, you buy. If you see no value, then don't buy lah. Doesn't matter to me one. Okay, doesn't matter to me. Okay, and again, it is only where is it? Okay, until for the April to June 2023, for until the end of this and until the end of the new quarter, second quarter over here. Okay, can only for 3 months. Of course, after that, you still can use next year. You still can use for April. Typically, it won't change so much, but of course, there'll be new data coming in. Then I will see whether I want to release the report again, and then you repurchase again. Again, 99 after discount, 99 and 11,115. It is not expensive lah. Okay, all right. A lot of times you lose a trade, it is more than $100 already. Correct or not? All right. Any other question? Okay, I don't want to talk about the report already. You read through yourself and you want to buy, you can go through that. Okay, all right. Any other question on the market before I call it a day? All right. Any other question on the market right now? So recap over here. I think the market can go still higher in the month of April, but I am expecting a pullback maybe next week. Okay. Based on the VIX signal that I have, there could be a potential spike over here. Okay, potential spike. And then the VIX ratio, there is some mini divergence on a shorter term time frame. So all in all, I'm still bullish. But if you have profit, remember to take profit. Okay, remember to take profit from a swing trade perspective lah. All right. What you think of the China market? Okay, let's go to China market. Can I just use the Hang Seng market as a proxy, because I don't usually look directly at the China market? So HSI lah, okay, HSI, basically the HSI over here. Okay, so Hang Seng, Hang Seng, can you see or not? That time I see that there is a star signal. I think 1 or 2 weeks ago, people asked me, can buy or not? I said that, there was a star signal. After that, the star signal come out, I didn't look at it already. Okay, then it continued to go higher. And once again, I said that why it is still in an uptrend, because if I look at the 2-day time frame, okay, all right, can you see that it is generally still above the cloud, and the price is still above the cloud basically. Okay, can you see that, after such a strong move over here, it is not surprisingly that there's a pullback. Okay, and right now, once again, we are also hitting near the resistance. So might not be the best time to enter. This is the day time frame. We are hitting the central pivot range already. So there could be a correction moving forward. But again, it doesn't mean that you'll crash down. Okay, it could be just a few days. Okay, and then the market go up again. All right. So if I'm not mistaken, Hong Kong April is also not too bad as well. Okay, I need to refer back to my data also. The same data that you are reading if you bought my data. Okay, I will still refer back to the data. See, so this is so important. Okay, all right. And can buy or start signal. This one cannot buy. This one is proprietary. This one is proprietary. Okay. So Lydia is asking, right? Singapore Bank, any major correction in view? STI, basically STI, it is the Singapore banks that okay, carry a lot of weight. Okay, Singapore banks, D05, right? EBS. It is right now undergoing a correction right now. Okay, but personally, I don't like the pin bar over here. A lot of time, pin bar is a trap, which I think that in line with the seasonal. Okay, for the next month, 3rd of April to 26th of April, the Singapore market, it tends to be positive, bullish. So, in fact, you should be looking forward to buy the Singapore market and also some of the banks as well, based on seasonal data. Of course, I won't tell you how to buy or how to exit. It is entirely up to you. And once again, if you want to know how I enter, you might want to go to the Asia Trading Festival, because this lady, Bini, is the one that I learned from also, and it's one of the trigger, the wash and rinse trigger that I use to enter my setup. So once again, the Asia Trading Festival is coming up. Okay, I'll post the link in the comments, or you can see on the scrolling bar. You can see, okay, just go ahead and register for this event. It is free, and you get to stand a chance to receive a bonus video by Kathy Lin, okay, the world-renowned currency strategist, the Forex cross-buster trading strategy, and also stand a chance to win, okay, the Nintendo Switch, Starbucks voucher, and also my seasonal advantage. Okay, so Lilian, Jardine CNC, I don't really look at Singapore stock. Okay, I don't really look at Singapore stock. So I don't have a target. Okay, I do have a target because I don't really look at Singapore stocks. Okay, not too bad. Okay, previously it was a downtrend and starting to move higher again. So I don't have a target in mind because I'm primarily a swing trader. If I manage to catch a swing here, okay, if I got an idea, I'm happy to exit. Okay, any promo on a class? I think should have, as usual. Okay, for the market-wise Asia, there'll be some discounted price, which as per last time also. Okay, all right. So once again, okay, if you want to purchase my seasonal advantage, be it all right, the Pro or the Plus. Okay, once again, US stocks for Pro plus US stocks plus ETF. Once you make the purchase, remember to key in the coupon code. You should have access to the link. After you pay, you should pop up a page. You should get the link. If you don't see the link, you missed it, never mind. Go to your email. You should download. You should see the download link plus the training video in the link as well. Remember to key in the coupon code. Okay. Okay. Any other question? I think 1 hour 30 minutes. I think a long time today. Okay. I spent quite some time. Okay. So thank you so much. Okay, thank you so much. Before I call it a day, okay, I'll post once again the link in the comments for the seasonal advantage in the comments and also in the chat box. Okay, give me a like and share if you like this sharing. If you find value in my sharing today, just type value in the comments. Just type value in the comments just to let people know also, and let Facebook and Algo know that you enjoy my sharing today. Okay, just type value if you enjoy my sharing today. Share with your friends and such. Okay, all right. So last week was the Russell 2000, the small caps to watch out for. Next week, okay, I am looking for a pullback, potential pullback, but the pullback might or might not come. But personally, I'll be more careful because right now I have profits on the table already. Okay, all right, Ken. So once again, thank you so much for spending the time with me on a Friday evening. Once again, I'll post the link on the seasonal advantage in the link. Okay, thank you so much, and I will see you guys again next week. Okay, goodbye, 晚安, and see you again next week. Bye bye.